Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for coming today. I hope you all had a pleasant journey here today. My name is Dewi Ramadhani, and I will be your presenter today for my group presentation. Let me introduce the member of our group. The first member, Alisa Ambarsari. The second member is Exi Yovita. And the next, Devi Veronica Sitangkang. And Yudi Ilham. And the last is Eljoy Hakem Siburian. Okay, Alisa Ambarsari will present the first material.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alisa Ambarsari. In this presentation, I will explain about accounting vocabulary. In studying accounting, you are required to memorize and understand various sets of accounting vocabulary. Number 1 is account. Account is a record in an accounting system that tracks the financial activities of a specific asset, liabilities, equities, revenue, or expense. This record increase and decrease as the business event occur throughout the accounting period. Artinya akun adalah catatan dalam sistem akuntansi yang melacak aktivitas keuangan dari aset, kewajiban, ekuitas, pendapatan atau beban tertentu. Catatan ini bertambah atau berkurang seiring dengan peristiwa bisnis yang terjadi sepanjang periode akuntansi. Number 2 is account balance. An account balance is the amount of money present in a financial repository such as a saving or checking account. At any given moment, the account balance is always the net amount after factoring in all debits and credits. Artinya saldo akun adalah jumlah uang yang di dalam penyimpanan uang seperti tabungan atau rekening giro. Pada saat tertentu, saldo akun selalu merupakan jumlah bersih setelah memperhitungkan debit dan juga kredit. Number 3 is additional investment. The total amount of investment made to contribute that investment to the borrower. Artinya investasi tambahan adalah jumlah keseluruhan investasi yang dilakukan untuk memberikan kontribusi investasi tersebut pada peminjam. The last is budgeting or budget accounting. Budget prepared to meet the planned list of costs and revenues. Artinya akuntansi anggaran adalah anggaran belanja yang disiapkan untuk memenuhi daftar rencana biaya dan juga pendapatan.
Okay, thank you Alisa Ambarsari for the explanation. Okay, Exi Yovita will explain the second material.
Hello, I'm Exhibita. I will explain what a financial statement. In a financial statement, there are 4 basic financial statements for business. Okay, the first is income statement. The income statement is basically your revenue minus expense. Now, what that means is revenue is all the money that a company or an organization brings in less expense they incur to arrive at net income. Now, the net income statement may be broken out a little bit more. Expense and expense version starts out with revenue and then it minus cost of goods sold. Use this is the cost of the products or service that they're selling to come up with either gross profit number or contribution margin number less their fixed expense or the rest of the year operating expense to come up with operating income and finally you subtract out interest income tax to come up with net income. So if you were running a lemonade stand you know you'd have revenue from selling lemonade minus the cost of the lemonade to come up with operating income, interesting income, tax to come up with net income, that the basic layout of the income statement.
Okay, thank you Axiovita for the explanation. Okay, the will be continued by Yudi Ilham.
Balance sheet. The balance sheet just provides information to the break and amount of future cash flow. Like which, the figure of debit will earn most consist of long-term debit or short-term debit. Company management and shareholder or investor use the balance sheet to learn more about which source of funding the company used to support its growth and operation. In the calculation, the balance sheet uses the formula for the amount of asset is debit plus capital. In this presentation, the left side of the balance sheet is asset, while on the right side of the balance sheet is debit plus capital.
Okay, thank you for Yudi Ilham. And the next, continued by Devi Veronica Sitanggang.
Hello everyone, my name is Devi Veronica Sitanggang. In this video, I will explain the cash flow statement. What is a cash flow statement? The cash flow statement is part of the financial statements of a company product in accounting period that show the inflow and outflow of the company's money. In a narrow sense, a cash flow statement means a financial statement that present cash inflows and cash outflows from a company. With this financial report, you will know the condition of your company in a profit or loss condition. What is the purpose of the statement of cash flows? The purpose of a cash flow statement is to present information about cash receipts and disbursements in accounting period. Besides this, being useful for the company, this report also has benefit for investor, creditors, and others. To create a cash flow, there are two sources of data needed, namely the first income statement of the current period, the second period balance of the current period with the balance of the previous period. Okay guys, that's all I can explain about the cash flow report. If there are errors and shortcomings, please forgive me. I hope what I say is useful for all your friends. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Devi Veronica Sitanggang for the explanation. The last material will be explained by Eljoy Hakam Siburian.
The statement of shareholders' equity is it's a probably better left for your funds accounting courses because you probably won't be dealing with much the information that's here unless you're more of an advanced financial analyst. But most people are very familiar or need to be familiar with the income statement. In the balance sheet now, financial statements are basically a record financial activity has happened over a certain period of time. We're gonna start out with the income statement. The income statement layout is basically your revenue minus expenses. Now, what that means is revenue, all the money that a company or an organization brings in less expenses.
Okay, thank you Eljoy Hakam Siburian for the explanation. Okay, I'm going to conclude our group presentation. The first, an account is a record in accounting system that tracks the financial activities of a specific assets, liabilities, equity, revenue, or expense. Okay, the second one. Basically, financial statement function is a tool to assist companies in assessing the company's financial condition. In general, some of its functions are as follows. As a review material, the first, financial statement can provide comprehensive data or information about the company's financial position. This can be a review company's overall condition, expect its financial condition. Okay, the second, as a guide to making decision of the important function that reports when the company's financial conditions are as material for consideration in making important decision for the company. Okay, then the third, there are at least 4 types of financial statement that are often used to analyze the company's financial condition, namely, first, income statement, second, capital statement, third, balance sheets, and fourth, the last, cash flows. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all our explanation for basic financial statement for business. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video useful for all the viewers. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.